They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, home of the Mississippi State Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Mississippi State ready to kick off to get this game started. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Gators offense will start this game off. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this third down in Starkville. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
It's so hard to force fumbles. And when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
And the Gators send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Hauls it in, looking for space. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. So Mississippi State's offense will go to work for the first time today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like, you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the pass game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
They'll go up top on second and short. Grabbed in the middle. It's Shabara. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Man, he looks like he's in a rhythm on this drive, right? 3 for 3. He's going where he needs to go with the football. The defense doesn't have any answers for him. Find the offensive coordinator. I'm letting this guy keep chucking it down here close to the goal line.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They're going to run it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Bulldogs headed quickly to the line. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Bulldogs! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Under fire. The throw. Almost had the completion. Just missed it. So now it's second and long. They'll run play action. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Fires to the big fella. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They boot it away. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, running back on the move. He showed off the stiff arm, but apparently he needed a couple more. A lot of defenders around to stop him. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Got it in stride inside the 20. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Mississippi State has this drive hitting on all cylinders. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Snagged out of the air. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Bulldogs moving quickly to the line. The play action fake. Pressure coming. They wrap him up, and boy, that comes when the defense needed it the most.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
The Gators have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. They're setting up the screen. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. You know what they need, you know what they want, and you know what they deliver on third down. More cowbell. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Bring in the heat. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. They don't get nearly enough on 3rd down. 4th down coming from the 48. Punt is in the air. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air.
The defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending it.
Fires to the big fella. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Throwing right. Got his man downfield. All down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Wants to throw it. Fears the pressure. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And the defense gets a huge play. I'll tell you, they've been wreaking havoc in this one so far. They've got so many athletes up front on this defensive line. It kind of reminds me about the defenses I used to go against in practice back in the late 90s. Guys like Javon Curse coming off the edge. The freak. It was a nightmare. So hard for our guys to block. We felt like game day was easier than what we faced in practice. And I tell you, this D-line by the Gators, what they got this year, they are special.
They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the 1st down marker. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Absolutely center cut. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man. 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. To the air on 1st down. Hauls it in. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Gators come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down. They'll give it to him again. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Rides the back on the option, the give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this 3rd down in Starkville. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. They'll run the screen. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. Mississippi State right back to the line. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Grabs a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. This offense thrives on those big, explosive plays, and that one has them set up with a 1st and 10 from the 17. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, he'll throw it. Swings it out to his running back. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Mississippi State is on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the point after is good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Oklahoma State looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program with a case full of trophies, and they might just add some more hardware before this year is out. This game may or may not impact the college football playoff, fellas, but it's bound to shake things up in the Big 12 standings.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Rushes on him. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Nothing to do with the football and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. Keeps it on the draw. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on third and long. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Out of the gun, the inside give. Past the first down marker and still running. Good execution. They moved the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Soft spot in the middle. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Gets it to him on the screen. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And These offenses get in the rhythm. They're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
The Gators will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his own end zone. At midfield, trying to turn it upfield. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the 3rd on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got it in the middle, it's Shabera. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down.
Nice job by the defense there on 3rd and long, just sitting back and keeping everything in front of them. They give up an easy completion, but because they were able to rally and make the tackle, now they set up 4th.
Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Rides the back and leaves it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Gators now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Stands in and takes the hit. Intercepted for the 11th time. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And that time the defense in 3rd and long, 6 DBs on the field. There's not going to be anywhere to throw the football with that zone coverage. They do a great job reading the quarterback's eyes, David. They break on the ball for the pick.
Yeah, great job forcing the 3rd and long, predictable situation. Like you said, now you got them right where you want them. You practice those situations, all those extra DBs, and they make the big play.
Here comes the Mississippi State offense ready to attack. They had to punt last time they had it. Highly unlikely that'll happen here, barring utter disaster. Great field position. They finally get him stopped. This veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, running back gets to give. They've got him in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of pretty much what he got on the previous play. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Didn't make him sweat it off. It's good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Wide receiver comes in motion. Handoff to the lone back. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Holds it in on the left. And he'll go down after a huge gain and picking up the 1st down.
And, man, it has got to be so rewarding as an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call, and that's exactly what we saw there. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open receiver.
This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Used the play fake, now to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Bowie. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off play action. Under fire. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Wants to throw again. Throws toward the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Man, we've been anticipating this top 15 matchup all week. Let's show you how things are playing out. Tennessee is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Neyland and Fulmer and Majors, this has not been a blowout today in Knoxville. They are up by just 1 over Alabama. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Makes him talk to the hand. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the 1st. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. And the Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He'll pull it down and run. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. They'll leave it with the lone back. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. And the Gators racing to the line in the hurry-up. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. The Gators will send out the punt unit. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. They'll give it to the back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. Brings it down on the right side. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Turning it on. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference. Defense.
So they'll give up the 15 yards on the pass interference penalty, but that's certainly better than giving up a touchdown in the end zone. The give out of the gun. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Absolutely perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Man, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Starkville. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Davis-Wade Stadium.
The Gators will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. And a little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
The defense has had some bad stuff happen to them today, but one bright spot for them has been the pass rush. They've shown the ability to get after the opposing quarterback.
The Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run it from the gun. And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. And the defense got it. Touchdown Gators! And they turn it into a defensive score.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Getting set for the point after. Right down the boulevard. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. A quick pass to the left. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
And the Bulldogs come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Quick release by the QB. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Caught over the middle. It's Shabera. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Breaks the tackle. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the first down. The give on the option. They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The pull and throw off the RPO. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Oh, they're after him. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
And the Gators have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Now the play fake. Shoots it to the left. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. The Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Got his man. They don't get nearly enough on 3rd down. 4th down coming from the 48. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Gators will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Steps away to find some room. He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Try and play action. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience, and one this freshman got away with. The kick is on its way. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Wants to throw on 1st down. Using the quick game. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Brings up 2nd down.
Here's the handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Bulldogs need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Got his man on the right. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47. And here comes the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. That is just gorgeous. Knocks it out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. Finds his tight end. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Gators decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. He gets a block. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll send the tight end in motion. He'll run it again. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Bulldogs need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. He's got him. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg. 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking to throw on 1st down. Took a shot as he threw. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Punt is on its way. Cradles it at the 35. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Here comes the Mississippi State offense ready to attack. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Pulls it and fires to the left. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Bulldogs come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. As we head to the quarter break, Mississippi State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Makes it past the marker. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs.
First down, Bulldogs.
Out of the gun to give to the back. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Bulldogs have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Gives it on the option. This time stopped in the backfield and finding the sledding a little tougher than on that last run. The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Going for the big play. And the misconnection on the first attempt. See if he gets a little looser. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. It's good. Easy call for the ref. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. One play in this drive and already out to the 41. It's first down. Off the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Speedy. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Looking to throw again. And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. Hands it off. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense picks it up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. He'll keep it himself. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Power football with the run. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Offense in a split backfield. He'll do it himself. There he goes. Got enough for the first. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
That's the danger as a defense when you're playing against this guy, because you know you're going to see the option. And if you don't have a player dedicated to pursuing and stopping him, he is going to burn you like he did right there. He has elite speed. You saw it on that option play.
And the Bulldogs just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking downfield, it's Mayo. Punts it out of the air. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Now setting up shop in the red zone. Back to pass on second down. Pocket breaking down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Quick strike complete. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. Dead center perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Trying the left side. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give to the tailback. Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Here comes the heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
The Gators now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Here's a heat. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
You gotta love a defense that just is flying around and having fun. That's what these guys look like, right? All game long, everything has gone their way. And here we are early in the fourth quarter, and they are still bringing their A game, getting a sack on that last one.
And the Gators line up to punt it away. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looking for a man, it's Mayo. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They'll run it, they want to take their time here. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll field the punt. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. And there's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
They've got him wobbling after that big play now to pay it off on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. Leaves it with the running back.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. A great job of the base defense making a play.
It'll be 3rd down long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's able to get back on top of it and avert the turnover. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And this one is perfect. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Mayo. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. Got enough for the 1st.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play, it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays, and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting.
Quarterback on the keeper. And the final play is just a short gain, and we're at the end of the game. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.